Hi, my name is Brandon Jacobs. My topic is on how and why the aliens face malnutrition. Let me tell you why I wrote this. I wrote this research paper because I am a granddaughter, and my grandmother had to work in a field her whole life, had to work in a plant her whole life, and she only received $15 a month for food stamps, and she is 82 years old. This is why I wrote this paper. Because the elderly deserve benefits. Even though they did not go to school, did not get an education, they are human. We all bleed red. It doesn't matter what color, what degree, or what kind of background you come from. My grandmother deserves more than what she gets from the government, and so do several other women, grandmothers, anybody that is suffering deserves this. Here's a little history for you on food stamps. In 1971, Congress amended the Food Stamps Act. Nearly $80 billion were spent on food stamps. 24 million live in poverty, and many which are seniors. I have two questions for you. Does anybody know who started the SNAP program? And does anybody know what SNAPs mean? Well, let me tell you if you don't. President John F. Kennedy in 1963 started the food stamp program. Okay. SNAPs means Supplement Nutrition Assistance Program, aka food stamps, EBT. People call them different things. How do you get food stamps? Fill out several forms, which will take several hours, minutes, and a lot of senior citizens don't understand the paperwork. A lot of them can't read, can't write. It's all big words and things that just can't do it. And there are two main questions on there. Do you have an income? And does anybody else help you with your food? Well, naturally, you have an income for being 65 and SSI check. But with you having that income has to be lower than $350 a month. Your assets has to be between 3,200 and 2,000 for you to even be eligible for food stamps. And a lot of senior citizens isn't. And a lot of senior citizens think the paperwork is just too much and too aggravating to do, just to receive nothing but $16 and less a month for food. How do they benefit from it? A lot of senior citizens benefit from this because a lot of senior citizens are old, which we do know this, and the older you get, the more your bone becomes brittle, your mind starts to deteriorate, and food can help you. Your bone need calcium, they need protein, your skin needs protein, and your mind, it just needs healthy food. And a lot of and 80% and a lot of senior citizens don't know where their next meal will come from because the food prices are outrageous. In 2015, 8% of senior citizens between the ages of 65 and older experienced food insecurity because they can't afford it. Baby boomers are rapidly turning 65. Since they are turning 65, even though they're turning 65, there are thousands and thousands of people in front of them waiting for food stamps, and they might not even get it. A lot of senior citizens benefit from this because they just do not have the money, do not have the income to do it. And a lot of senior citizens won't do it because their pride is too much. There's a naysayer by the name of David Wallace quotes, "If we really want to live in a world where such prices cut are useful, then we must consider whom they help. It's time to retire the senior discount and redirect the saving to low-income people of all ages. Wealthy seniors don't need cheap seats." Well, let me tell you my opinion. David is basically saying not all senior citizens need help, but most do, and I agree with that. He says reconsider whom to help, and I believe in that. A lot of women who receive food stamps sell them. I think they need to investigate those who are going to receive food stamps, those who receive food stamps because they sell them. But we can't watch the world, and the government isn't perfect, and neither are we. Now that I have informed you on the danger and how it can affect our loved ones, maybe you can help somebody. Maybe you can help the elderly in your neighbor by just cooking them a meal and bringing it to them, or just giving them canned goods, or ask them how they ate today. It doesn't have to be a grandma, or it don't have to be a cousin or aunt. It can just be a neighbor. Because this topic is very rare and it's very important to me and very emotional. Now that I have told you this, maybe you can help someone too in need.